and today I'm going to be answering the question as to whether doing the 16-8 intermittent fasting method takes you into ketosis, or does your body actually start producing ketones to run your body on. Now, just to clarify, up until ketosis, your body uses glucose as an energy source. And that energy source is got from turning glycogen, which is stored in the liver, into glucose. Now, when those glycogen stores run out, your body switches, and it switches to turning fat stores, i.e. burning fat, into ketones. And those ketones go round your blood and provide energy to your brain, for example, which runs very well on ketones, your heart, and so on. And it's a natural process that happens within inside your body when you'll run out of those glycogen stores. And it goes way back through evolution, because if you can imagine, if you ran out of glucose and then you had no more energy, you couldn't go out and forage, you couldn't go out and hunt to get more food to restore those glycogen stores and to restore some fat inside your body. So it's just a natural process. Now, I've searched high and low, and I've come across an article in the National Library of Medicine, and that article is headed Intermittent Fasting, the Science of Going Without. According to Mark Mattson, who at the time of writing this article was senior investigator for the National Institute on Aging, which was part of the US National Institute of Health, who is now actually Professor of Science at the Johns Hopkins University, if you don't eat for 10 to 16 hours, your body will go into its fat stores for energy, and fatty acids called ketones will be released into the bloodstream. Matson goes on to say, this has been shown to protect memory and learning function, as well as slow disease processes in the brain. So that answers my question. So when I've been doing the 16-8 intermittent fasting, it makes sense of why I'm losing weight. I've lost around about 9 pounds now since starting intermittent fasting. And there are two reasons why you do lose weight. One is that you're pretty much cutting out a meal a day because you're only eating during an 8-hour window, so you don't have time for 3 meals. But the other reason is because you're going into ketosis, your body is starting to burn up the fat stores. And I had fat around my front and on my love handles, and that is definitely going. My aim is to get a 6-pack at 60. Now, there's no way that you'll see a 6-pack at 60 if your 6-pack is covered in fat. Now that's going away. I can start to see the signs of my 6-pack. So that's my aim, really. And that's why I thought I'd share this information with you. But I also found an interview with Mark Mattson on Google Talks, and let me just share that with you.
We know from both animal and human studies is that an eating pattern that involves time periods with no energy intake of at least 12 hours or more, and that occurring periodically, so anything longer than, say, 12 hours, certainly by 16, what's happening is during the first 10 hours after stopping eating, the energy that your body and brain are using is pretty much all coming from your liver in the form of glucose. Mm-hmm. And then after 10 to 12 hours, that energy store is depleted. Fats are released from your fat cells into your blood, and they're converted to what are called ketones. And this switch from glucose coming from the liver to ketones coming from the fat seems to be an important factor in the health promoting effects of intermittent fasting.
So finding that article and listening to that video by Mark Mattson really pleased me, and it just confirms that doing the 16-8 fasting method is a good way of losing weight. Now, weight loss wasn't the reason that I'm doing intermittent fasting, it was for all the other health benefits, but it certainly is one of the benefits, and it's a free method of losing weight. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.